Radio. This is 50.com. I am your pregnant drug dealer host at Gossip Viv.
Wow. Yes. It's the religious savage. The Hynaken is here.
And it's DJ Thoro, a.k.a. Thorozano, New York City's #1 attraction. The bridge to the streets. Let's go.
You gotta call yourself a charlatan.
Charlotte, a Jezebel. We're here with our third guest of the evening, Miss Lumidee. Oh, but that's just her Instagram.
It's okay. It works.
Lumidee is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. How are you?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
We thank you for coming. You could have been anywhere else in the world today, but you're here with us.
Could have been in Washington Heights, like La Marina, but she said she came to fuck with the scums, especially me.
She did.
Oh
if
my
she
God.
knew anything about Hynaken, she would not have came.
What are you, Dominican?
No, Puerto Rican.
Ow! Yes.
Well,
I'm
yes.
only half though, but yes.
Yeah, I'm a quarter Puerto Rican.
Yeah, for real?
Quarter water.
I mean, listen.
I can't tell.
You can't tell.
You got a lot going on because I've been checking your Instagram. I'm like, let me see what she's doing. Let me see what we can ask her.
Yeah.
So you're a busy girl. You've been doing interviews. So tell us what you got going on
now. At the moment right now, that just dropped in the past 5 months. I dropped 4 singles, and just putting it out under my own company, Logi Music. So just doing the whole indie thing and just keeping it, consistent, trying to be back to back because it's been a minute. People haven't heard from me in a long time, so I can't just drop something and wait for something to happen. Right. It's not that kind of game anymore, so I'm just putting it out there right now. And doing the interviews and trying to set the awareness because, I'm pretty much doing this thing right here, dolo, so it's not that, it's the slow grind,
Definitely. So, I mean, you come from the era, that song, uh-oh.
Yes,
I mean, everybody took that beat. Everybody and their mother.
Yes.
It was a classic. People still play it at parties, and little kids go crazy to this. So, I mean, how was it back then now to being an indie artist?
I mean, back then it was too much. I'm gonna be honest. For me, the way it happened.
Right.
It
was
was
it
like,
too fast?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like, I definitely wasn't ready for it, but it was a blessing. I had to go with it, like, hey, they want this record now. I was like, bang.
You
so,
were
you
aside
were
from
the
the
hottest
music,
thing in town.
you was the hottest, niggas was really talking about slinging raw cock to you.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna lie. Yes.
I didn't know that.
Really? You don't have any kids?
I have a child. I have a daughter.
Then I'm.
No.
I'm telling the truth.
That's hilarious.
Oh God.
He's not lying to you.
Yeah. No. I mean, it was just a lot at once, but it was a blessing. It was huge.
You know what I'm happy for, Lumidee?
Tell me what you're happy for.
That you never ended up on Love and Hip Hop as one of these women that had a connection with Fab. I said if she.
Oh no! Oh wow! Because we did the song.
Oh yeah. I know he hollered. Come on, my nigga.
Nah.
You might not give him no burn, but come on.
No. Listen, at that time, you don't understand. I was like a child.
How old were you?
I mean, I was 19.
Oh, you were right.
No, but I was 19. But like in my mind, I was like 50. All this was so new. Like I barely even spoke to Fab that day. I was so nervous. It was just so much like being around these people that I was like looking up to and just being fans of theirs and actually them being on my record.
I never looked at it like
so
that.
So it wasn't a thing like I'm coming on there trying to look cute. Like, oh Fab, I'm like this. Like it wasn't that kind of thing.
No, you look great in that video.
You think so?
Oh,
well, thank you, because I
why got a lot of you?
Why did you hate it?
I mean, I was like, everybody thought I was like a big girl, and in actuality, when people seen me in person, I never really was.
Right.
So at the time,
but the camera does that to you.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about that. I didn't know I should have not wore that hat. I didn't know that I should have not did certain things. Everything was just so brand new, and I pretty much just learned in front of the world. Like it was like bang. There was no kind of artist development or no kind of you should do this. It was like, go ahead, go.
Just go ahead and go.
Yeah, exactly.
Tedsmooth was instrumental in helping you.
Yes,
you
love
working
Tedsmooth.
with him.
That's
No.
So y'all fell out. What happened?
Yeah, we fell out immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we were friends
what was
for.
it, the Nero? What was it?
I believe so. Yeah. I mean, it changes people immediately, and it just it was like. It wasn't a friend, like he was like kind of like I really never really liked to talk about him, but at the end of the day, it's like he was kind of like a big brother for me.
Okay.
Even before the music thing, he seen me grow up in the neighborhood. Right. So as soon as we got this big sudden thing, and everybody know Ted was always a big DJ in the clubs. I mean, for me, I looked at him like that. Right. So I feel like this was like his shot too. Right. It was like, so it was kind of like I felt like it was almost like a battle, like he was battling me, and I'm just like, yo, just like help me. You know, like I'm here, I'm your artist. And it was like a kind of like a,
wow, I didn't know that.
It was weird. It was a weird situation, and a lot of, obviously, people get jerked on their first deals. I did. I was signed to Ted, but it was like, I didn't care. I wanted to keep it moving after that because we did have a friendship, but it just got
ugly.
It got really ugly because it got to the point like, I just couldn't even ask questions. Like when you don't know how much you make in a show, and they have a problem when you ask, well, how much I'm making a show? Oh, you a monster now. You need to know everything. It's like, what?
Wow.
It's like, listen, that is 100. I don't lie. I will say this in anybody's face. People know. Yes. This is. It was shit like that.
You can only lie to your mother, but never me.
Not for you.
All right. On Instagram had mentioned that kind of when Lumidee faded out, Nina Sky came. And kind of took the shine. Was there any ever
like for anything?
Maybe miscommunication between you and Nina Sky and
I mean, there was really no communication between me and them.
You know them like that though?
Nah, I ran into them at a show though. And it was really funny, you know, because obviously, they like the Spanish girls on the reggae rhythm. Lumidee did that, and they didn't like being compared to me, so they took the route with trying to bash me, like, oh, we're not no one-hit wonders. We're not no, you know, like. Nobody's a one-hit wonder. The business does that shit to you. You don't know what, you know?
I say they are, but go ahead.
But that was their thing. Like, they were going everywhere with that. And then, like, oh, you know, we really do this, and, you know, like, trying to bash me in order to...
It was not fair. It's 2 against 1 already.
But what wasn't fair is that this was their moment. Just have your moment. And sometimes people compare you to shit, but you can't
control that.
You know.
Was it weird? Because, you know, Spanish people stick together.
Yes.
Especially in this industry.
But
did Cypher Sounds ever act funny? Because he was pushing them hard. I never understood.
No, Cypher Sounds, he was the... Cypher
Sounds...
Me and Cypher Sounds was mad cool.
Yeah.
He was one of the first people I spoke to on the radio, first interview, first everything, you know? So when he came out with them, it was like, oh, well, I heard the song and I'm like, all right, cool. And then when I seen they were Spanish. And y'all had like a
similar sound.
Yeah. So when I seen they were Spanish, I was like, okay, this is dope. Like, I wasn't on no, these bitches trying to take my shit. Are they trying to, I was like, this is dope. Like, but then immediately, like I had people at shows calling like, yo, these bitches trying to diss you on stage like that. Like, yo, just let that be. Because they going to see, like, you talking all this shit. You don't know this business yet. You know what I mean? And it was like, people will make you what they want to make you. They'll say you this, they'll say you that. And if the people choose to believe, you're going to have to fight through that. And at this point, I mean, time will tell. Like, they got a lot of opportunities and chances. They got more than I did because they had the DJ.
That's a nice shot, yo.
No, they had the DJ on the radio. You know, they had the... Who don't want the DJ on the radio?
Everybody wants the DJ.
Yeah, you know, who don't want... But I wasn't... But the truth is, I don't have no beef with them. I would have rather embraced them if they would have not...
Came at you the way
they
did.
But I think now they're probably older and mature and realize it was some stupid shit. And the truth is, people, the label and the people around you tell you, yo, you got to take her down for you to... Like sometimes, and when you're young,
I would have said that to them too.
No, and when you, and no, it's true. And when you young, you don't have it in you. You're like, all right, that's what I gotta do. Then, but I mean, with me on the other hand, I was different because in my press kit when I first came out, my whole shit when I read it, this was what Universal wrote, and it was like the real Jenny from the block.
Oh,
remember people
so they
always
were trying to already pin
do
you
that, but that was before. You know, Nina Sky, that's when I was coming out. And I read it and I was like, oh, hell no. I'm not gonna talk about J-Lo.
Yeah.
Like, she opened that door. Like, that's J-Lo. You know, like, I'm not gonna do that. That's stupid. So I made them take that off, where I feel they got handed that same thing and they rolled with it.
Yeah.
You know, it does, I mean, people were quick to close that door on you, you know.
Absolutely.
But I have to say, I did get love, like, when I would put out a record, you know, I would get mixed show love from some of the DJs like Carmelo, you know, Pro Style, like all these, you know, Enough, like they would spin it here and there, like they showed love.
All the Spanish DJs.
Yeah, you know, they showed love here and there, so I can't say that everybody was just on some,
Listen,
you know.
At least you didn't end up like Olivia when Flex dissed her and said, you'll be signed to Pineapple Records. I nearly crashed a car when I heard that.
I nearly crashed the car.